Hello and welcome. This is Melody from Melody Crochet with another basics tutorial. I'm so glad that you're joining me. Today we're going to be talking about the half double crochet. I'm not going to waste your time. We're going to start with a slip knot. All of these are videos available on my website too. I'll link below to everything you'll need. And from your slip knot, I'm going to chain for 10. I went ahead and chained. In order to do the half double crochet, you are going to tend to be working in the second or third chain from your hook. The strand on your hook never counts as a chain. So this would be the first chain from hook, second chain from hook, third chain from hook. I'm gonna go with the middle guy. We'll go with the second chain from hook, but your pattern will tell you if it needs to be different. Feel free to follow that according to plan. So I have my yarn under a little bit of tension. Boop. I'm anchoring my work. It'll anchor itself once it's a little heavier, but it's new, so it can't really anchor itself, so you don't have any counterweight. So give her a pinch. To yarn over, you get that yarn under and then over. Find that second chain from your hook. That doesn't count. Get under one leg of that chain, right through the middle. I'll do that again. Right in the middle of that chain. Yarn over. It'll look like that. Turn that hook toward and bring everything through. You should now have 3 strands on your hook. I'll do it again in a second just in case. But yarn over, pull through everything on your hook. Okay? We're going to move on to the next chain. I'm going to go nice and slow. Anatomy here, you do want to note that it makes an additional bar. So I'm going to show you what to do on the next row. Let me catch up so we can end this row together. Okay, I've worked to the end of this row. In order to turn, I'm going to chain 1. You can chain 2 also, I suppose, but you're going to have a little added bulk at the end, and I don't love that. I usually just chain 1 really, really loosely. Now, this is where things are different from other stitches. Other stitches, it's really obvious where the top V of your stitch is. This is the top V of my stitch. There's the front. There's the top V, what we're going to be working under. But then we have this bar in the back of a half double crochet. And unfortunately, it can be a little bit, if you're not paying attention, you can accidentally confuse this for the V on the back of your stitch, on top of your stitch. See, he's right there. That's who we should be using. But he's a very healthy imposter, if you ask me. That looks really close. So make sure that when you're going back, that you work under the V, the actual one. Look at the front of your stitch, and the first V that pops up is the one that is the actual V. So we're going to be working like this. This is how it's going to look. Here's the back, right above and under. I'll get that strand out of the way. Okay, just to make sure, and keep in mind I did have those chains for height. So I'm yarned over, inserting, yarn over, draw up that loop, yarn over, pull under everything on the hook. It's a little different if you're working in the round because you'll at no point turn it and be working on the back stitches. I'm going to slip stitch into the top of the first stitch I just made in this row and chain 2 so I could show you the difference. So I'm going to chain 2 for height again. So now, when we turned, we were working the back of our stitch. We had that weird bar to contend with. But when you are working in the front of your stitch, because you're working in the round and at no point turn, then you just work like you would a half double crochet or a single crochet. You aren't going to have that bar to contend with. So that is only going to happen if you're working in the back of the stitch because you turn your work every row. Alrighty? Well, I hope this helped. If you have any questions or comments, leave those down below. My name is Melody from Melody Crochet. Please like, subscribe if you enjoy these videos, and I will be back very, very soon with another crochet basics video. Bye, guys.